Hi all, this is Param. In this video, we will see what is quorum based technique or quorum based OT mechanisms. Okay, actually, there are two things has to be happen in the Elasticsearch clusters. One is selecting elastic master or master node. Okay, elastic master node. Second thing is either changes in the cluster state. These two. For these two, they are using quorum based techniques. Okay. So, what is the quorum based techniques? Okay, I'll tell you. Minimum the 50 more than 50% of master eligible node should accept for any change to commit any change. Okay, similarly, more than 50% of node has to be agreed to elect as a master. Okay, so then only a particular node becomes a master. Okay. So that is what quorum based techniques. Again, the advantage of quorum based technique is it avoids the split brain. You know what is split brain, right? If something happened in the cluster, okay, let's say one master node goes down, okay, that time should not like that time what will happen, all the node will start to initiate the master election process. Okay, master node election process. Okay, so that times more than that times all the node. Okay, if you have 5 nodes, one master node is gone, then all the 4 nodes will try to combat. Okay, to initiate all the 4 nodes will initiate the master node elections. Okay, that times should not be like each two set each pair of node should not become a separate cluster. Okay, that will be problem. That is what split brain. Okay, so that split brains will not be occurred just because of quorum based techniques. Okay, so quorum based techniques, this is what, okay, this is what they have explained. In fact, okay, if it is beyond that, I don't have any idea. Minimum more than 50% of node should agree. Okay, that too happen in the two phase. Okay, first they, even for the clusters for the cluster state change, okay, it will say that this is what changes have happened in the cluster. Okay, it will request it to all the node, then everyone has to be response. Okay, if this response, then only it will change the cluster state and then publish it. Okay, so so that is what cluster change. Okay, so the acknowledgement is important to change any cluster state. So acknowledgement is very important. Okay, that is what quorum based techniques. Okay, of course it save the it avoid the what split brain problems. Okay. Okay, now so we will be in our clusters. Okay, how we will do restart. Okay, or full, it could be a rolling restart or full restart. Both are different techniques. Okay, so full start means completely kill all the node, then start as a fresh, or run as a, run all the node again. Okay, so that is what full start for full for restart. So I used to many time full start only. So I will disable the shard allocations and other one settings here, and refresh all the indexes, etc. Then I will kill. Okay, so that is full restart. But rolling restart means what will happen? So let's say if you are doing any applying, the rolling restart usually happen in the SAS based cluster. Okay, so if you are doing any changes in the your cluster settings, okay, that in SAS based cluster, they are following rolling based cluster restart only. So one after another. Okay, so if you have 5 node means it all it's not like all the 5 node going to restart. So one after another it will stop and restart, stop and restart. That's how. Okay, that's how will happen in the rolling restart. Okay, of course these two we will discuss in very in depth in upcoming video. Okay, so this is what quorum based technique. So we should be familiar because of very important. It is very important. Quorum based technique is applied for two things. One is master election and cluster state change for these two, and the third one is it avoids the split brains. Okay, that is what quorum based decision making is. Okay. Okay. Okay, master elections I have explained. Okay. Of course, the master elections, how often it has to be, you can change the settings. Okay, in fact, this is for cluster maintenance. I think that's what I told you how to do that. Okay. Yeah, one more thing is what is not okay. If you are moving out any cluster or joining any clusters, okay, it will take some time to reflect in your cluster state. Okay, because of it's quorum based technique. Very simple. Why it is not? It is because of the quorum based technique. So first it will other node has to accept the state. Then once it is acknowledged, once it receive the response, then it will change the cluster state. So that's why if you are adding new node or removing a node, it will take some time to reflect your APIs. or cluster. So API will always pull from the cluster state, okay, but the cluster state has to be modified by the master eligible nodes, okay, master eligible node response based on that, okay. Voting configuration is same, okay, yeah, of course, voting configuration is same for all the nodes, nothing else, okay, yeah. Okay, this is what quorum based technique, quorum is techniques, okay. So it's available, it's applicable for the these two like master election node and master node elections and cluster state changes, okay. That's it.